Hey guys, it's QuickyBaby. Patch 9.10 just hit the live server, at least for Europe today, and I've rushed to get you my mod pack working in its entirety. This video will give you a step-by-step instruction for installing the mod pack, registering it on the XVM website, and what it will do for your client in-game. Firstly, what you want to do is find your World of Tanks folder, then you want to go into ResMods. Next, you want to download the zip folder that you can find in the description box down below, and inside that there'll be 0.9.10 configs and mods. Simply copy these and then paste them inside your ResMods folder inside World of Tanks. If you find that your ResMods folder is full, you can safely delete the 0.9.10 and all the previous versions, as well as the configs and mods if you want to do a clean install, which I recommend. And then if you don't like this mod pack, simply just take the mods away, the configs folder away, and then delete everything that's inside the 0.9.10 folder. Next, if you want to use the statistics in this mod pack, you're going to have to register your game client on the XVM website. To be able to do this, you simply want to sign in, click whatever region you're from, and then you may be redirected to the Wargaming website where you'll have to log in using your World of Tanks account, and then you will see your in-game name appear here. Next, you want to click Activate Services and Update Statistics. And if you want to see your win chance in-game, you simply drop down their settings and you can activate all these things here. This will activate your account for 2 weeks on the XVM website, and if you still want to use the statistics after 2 weeks, simply come back and repeat this step. If you've performed all of these steps correctly, when you click down here, it will tell you what XVM version you're using, and the status will be green and active. I should also note, to be able to get you this mod pack so quickly on the patch day, I'm having to use a development version of XVM, and when the full and more stable version comes in the next few days, I will be uploading that one as well in the description below. So one of the best things that I love about the garage is this tier drop-down box. This allows you to select tanks from tier 1 up to tier 10 very quickly indeed. So if, for example, I want to play all of my tier 7 tanks, because I want to platoon up with my buddies, then I can do that very quickly. There's also a special drop-down tab here if maybe you only want to play premium tanks, or you only want to play tanks where you don't have an ace tanker badge on, which can be very handy indeed. XVM also provides you with extra statistics that you can find out in the garage. Like, for example, maybe you want to know the depression and the elevation of your tank without going on some website, or if you want to see what your actual view range is, taking into account all of your crew skills. There are also enhancements to the service record. As we can see here, you can see your WN8 in-game and how many wins you require to get to your next win percentage or to fall back to your previous one. Furthermore, there is a vehicle efficiency rating that gives you an indication of how well you might be performing in individual vehicles. As you load into the battle, you will be greeted by statistics of how strong your team and the enemy team might be. You can see the total number of games that the player has played of World of Tanks, what their WN8 rating is, and what is their overall win percentage on that account. I like to use this to give me an indication of what to expect from the game, and maybe spot some holes in our lineup that I can focus on trying to cover up. When you're in the battle, you might notice that you can zoom out farther. This is very useful for either getting a bird's eye view of your own tank, taking a look at what your teammates might be doing, or seeing what the enemy might be up to. Oh, and by the way, may I introduce you, World of Tanks, to Big Mama. I wonder why, yeah? This is the tier 6 Japanese heavy tank, and it's an absolute beast, as you might see in my first ever game. This was my christening game in this vehicle. So my mod pack adds quite a few things to the minimap. You'll see that there are very clean-cut vehicle names attached to all of the different icons. This is already available in the game. If you want to drop down here, you can have expanded minimap features, as Wargaming called them, putting them in a couple of patches ago. However, I feel like the ones from XVM are a lot cleaner. Furthermore, you've got a series of rings. This blue ring indicates what your actual view range is at the moment. The yellow ring indicates what the maximum spotting distance is in World of Tanks, which is 445 meters. And the white square is the physical, limited render distance. Outside of this white square, you won't be able to see your opponents or your allies, but that doesn't mean that you still can't hit them. In the top left, there is a damage counter, which tells you how much damage you've done so far in the battle. Every time you hit an opponent, it will obviously go up if you manage to damage them, and this can be very, very useful for seeing just how close you might be to completing a mission. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Stewart, but Big Mama didn't like you very much. And it can also be good for seeing how close you might be getting towards that elusive mastery badge that you need. Oh dear. Ouch, that one hurt. This 150mm gun. This is the new Japanese KB2, ladies and gentlemen. And so that is the current version of my mod pack, which is fully working for patch 9.10. It also works in the new domination game mode. I've tested it out a couple of times. If you guys have any issues, please let me know in the comments down below and I will try and get onto it. I hasten to add that I will be updating this mod pack as newer versions of XVM are released, and I'm also still debating whether I want to add in a hit log. So stay tuned to my social media and specifically to this video for future releases. So I've done the hard work so you guys don't have to. I'd really appreciate it if you guys gave this video a like down below, and feel free to tell your friends and your clanmates about the mod pack. And I wish all of you guys all the best in patch 9.10. Get out there, enjoy the new domination game mode, enjoy these Japanese monstrous heavies. I will be showcasing them on my live stream this Thursday, so I hope to see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching, you've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.